Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's here, guys. It is finally here. The official teaser trailer for Zack Snyder's newest film, well, now newest films, Rebel Moon. It is here, finally. I remember seeing the concept art that was released a while back when they were promoting and getting people excited for this film and saying it's in development, Zack's casting, all this kind of stuff. And the concept art was so awesome. It was so cool. It was like, okay, I started like all these ideas, man. Like, okay, so how is this going to look in live action? Now we have an official first look. Now, yesterday they dropped a little teaser, like showed a little bit of footage, but this trailer is over 3 minutes long, almost 4 minutes long. So I'm ready to dive in. Let's check it out and let's see what they show us in this big trailer for Rebel Moon. Let's go.
Do you know the story of the Princess Issa?
Whoa. Okay.
In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war.
Okay.
That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion.
Jesus.
I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love
Different
for a
locations.
child I could not save.
Okay. We're like jumping all around in places and stuff right now.
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her.
Of course he's the villain.
I am a child of war. I was taught that love is weakness.
What the hell?
There is a difference between justice and revenge.
Okay. A lot going on here.
There is a price
What?
to pay for your defiance. Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
What
Hold
part?
on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
I think I know who that was. My God.
You and I
It's a
both
lot.
know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
Okay.
The king is a man, and a man can fail. But the myth is indestructible.
Oh, that's cool.
The time has
There's a lot going on.
all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
No mercy. Oh my God. This keeps on going.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
That's more than an official teaser trailer, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay. We don't have to wait too much longer for the sequel. Wow. That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot going on there. Okay. Okay. So, it is... Because, see, we had heard that Zack was filming both parts of this story back to back. And, we don't have... Like, because usually with sequels or whatever, like, part 1, part 2, usually it's like, okay, you gotta wait a year. You don't have to wait that long. You don't have to wait that long at all. That's pretty good. This is definitely more than a teaser trailer. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of shots, a lot of things out of context, a lot of action, a lot of worlds we're going to be visiting in this story. And here's what I like, is that we really don't know what the story's about, besides the main character who was supposed to be what was the exact wording that they used for what she was supposed to be?
She was called the Redeemer.
The Redeemer,
It
right?
was said this child would stop the madness of war.
Okay, so stop the madness of war. So something tells me that maybe the prophecy is wrong. Maybe what she was supposed to bring forth is something else entirely. I don't know. I like the fact that Anthony Hopkins was being the narrator of it or whatever. That's pretty interesting because I feel like him being in this film was awesome. But there's a lot of things happening here, and I think that's kind of what Zack was trying to do. Is that you can definitely start piecing together ideas of what this means, what this villain is doing in the different parts. But what I think Zack was also doing is that also at the same time by giving us a lot of footage, making sure it's out of context, so we don't really have any understanding of how this might tie into this because we don't know the context of it. In terms of seeing a character in this situation, and then we see this character here, and the character's over here now. We really don't know the flow of how it's supposed to get there. Like, there's a lot of context and information missing, obviously. I think that's the point. But also, too, showing how expansive and how big this movie is. Right? Because, realistically, with teaser trailers, we see a variation of places we might be visiting. But normally they try not to give away too much. It's more character kind of focus based. This is like showcasing a lot of characters and a lot of locations that we're going to be visiting in these two movies. So interesting. I'm very optimistic this is going to be what we've all kind of envisioned in terms of what we think of Rebel Moon is going to be. Because that concept art, in my opinion, really was giving me certain expectations, and I think Zack has delivered on those expectations in terms of certain shots and things. I was like, okay, what does that mean? How's that going to look visually? And I think they nailed it. They definitely put a lot of money into these movies. That's the thing. They put a lot of money into these two Rebel Moon movies. And the fact is, too, it was announced that they're developing a video game that's going to be taking place after the two films, so that's good. So we'll see what happens with that. But first trailer for Rebel Moon, basically for both parts, really good. Curious to see what they're going to do in the future. If these two movies are really successful, if they're going to work on another film, they're going to maybe do like a series. I mean, there's many possibilities with what they're doing because they're already looking to develop a game, and they've already announced that. So Zack has plans, and let's see if Netflix has plans to continue this as well. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, this was really a lot to take in. But I bet there's going to be a lot of people talking about this trailer and breaking it down and pointing out certain things maybe I missed. But my first initial reaction, crazy stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the reaction. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.